Hey everyone, Nut Free Mama here. Today I'm going to show you how to make wow hearts. Okay, the recipe for this is pretty simple. You're going to need a half a cup of wow butter, 2 tablespoons of melted butter, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1 cup of powdered sugar, a dash of salt, and then some kind of white chocolate or dark chocolate, just melting chocolate. You can use the chips, or I'm going to use the almond bark. Of course, you know it's just a name. It does not have any almonds in it. And then you need some kind of cookie cutters, hearts, of course, or whatever shape you want to use. I'm doing the hearts, and I'm doing the white chocolate. But you could do milk chocolate, use chocolate chips, whatever you want. And you need a cookie sheet lined with parchment paper. Okay, so first you want to take your melted butter, your wow butter, your dash of salt, and your vanilla, and stir those to combine. Okay, that looks good. If your wow butter is too cold, because I do keep mine in the refrigerator, you can go ahead and pop that into the microwave for about 15 seconds. That will just make it heat up a little and mix well. So next we are going to add in our powdered sugar a little at a time. Okay, with this step you are going to have to get a little messy because you really need to get in there with your hands and really make sure it's all mixed together. So after you have your dough ball, we are just going to flatten that out on our parchment lined baking sheet and just really flatten it as best as you can. Okay, after you are satisfied with how flattened out you have that, we're going to go ahead and stick that in the freezer for 1 hour. And just a tip, a rolling pin does not work on this. It's too sticky, so you really just have to do all this by hand. Okay, so after your hour is up, you just want to get your dough out of the freezer and go ahead and cut your little hearts. I used my smallest cookie heart that I have, and I was able to get 22. Now, of course, you just have to re-roll it and use all of your scraps just to make sure everything is left over. But I'm going to go ahead and put that back in the freezer because it's best to dip it when it's nice and frozen. Okay, while those are still in the freezer, you want to go ahead and melt your chocolate. You can do it however you want. I just broke up my almond bark. Okay, sorry about that. But I am just going to put mine in the microwave in probably 30-second increments because you just want to be sure it doesn't burn. Just want to keep stirring it until it's nice and melted. Okay, that is nice and melted, so now we can go ahead and get our hearts out of the freezer. Okay, so next you just want to put your hearts in your white chocolate and kind of do this. Make sure they're nice and covered, and then just beat it with a fork on the side until to get off the excess, and just put them back on your parchment paper. Okay, those are all ready to go. Don't worry about it if they start falling apart. You can just stick those right back in the freezer, reheat your white chocolate, and just try to dip them again, because the hotness of the white chocolate does melt the actual wow butter. So just keep experimenting with them, and you don't really have to stick them back in the refrigerator when you are done with the recipe because they are frozen, they really harden fast. But these are ready to go, so let's go get Taste Tester and have him have a little taste. Okay, I've got one ready for him. Here you go, Taste Tester, have a little taste.
Okay. Yummy.
Do you like it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, everyone, come back and see us again, and happy Valentine's Day. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.
Bye.